Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the update aftermath video for the Forward to Freedom campaign on June 30th, 2025. First up here is Star Trek Returns to Legends. Some pretty cool content last year. Be very interesting to see what they have this year. It looks like a Borg skin for the Yamato, and of course that's the Voyager skin on that cruiser. I forget what the cruiser is, but yeah, USS Voyager is what it says. So then Independence Day 2025, celebrate 4th of July with the new U.S. ships, West Virginia 44 and Puerto Rico new skins. I think the Puerto Rico is available, yeah, for Independium is what it says right there. And you can obtain that through the campaign, the calendar, and the Steel and Stars bundle. So let's hope you can, yeah, well, you're probably not going to be able to acquire the ship for free just by playing the campaign and the calendar. You're probably going to have to do something extra. So, yeah. All right, Forward for Freedom campaign, and that is the U.S. Tier 8 Premium Battleship Wisconsin. So, Iowa class battleship with a main battery reload booster. But the big question is how long between reload, main battery reload charges is what I'm trying to say. So if it's like a 7-minute cooling off time between main battery reload charges, you're just going to get 2 of those. So even though it's unlimited, if the recharge time is so long that you're only going to be able to get a limited amount of reloads, quicker reloads, then the unlimited amount of main battery reload charges looks good on paper, but in actual use in a 15-minute match, you're only going to get a few of those salvos off. So a great accuracy and range, nothing wrong with that. And yeah, the Iowa, all those battleships are super accurate, well, as is the Tier 6 Florida. So all right, so next we have commander presets. This is going to be a big deal, I think, because I was using Tyrell for my Minotaur, and he is, or Tyrwit for the Minotaur, and he is a destroyer commander on a cruiser, and the main reason I did that was so I could have like an 8-minute smoke screen with the Minotaur. And so when you go to put that guy on a destroyer, you may not want the same settings on Tyrwit that you had for the cruiser. So this would be cool. You can do 3 different presets, and when you apply the commander to any ship, whatever preset you've selected is the one that will be available on that ship. So you can have 3 presets. You can apply the commanders to multiple ships, and we're just going to have to get in there and try it out and see how that goes. But in general, this is a great feature to the game. So let's get into the game and check out the store items, which is what we normally do on the update aftermath videos. We'll see when we get in there. All right, well, you know what? Let's check out the calendar and check out what you have to do to get Riker. All right, so we're in the calendar, number 1 calendar, and each day you have to play some simple missions, complete simple tasks, play a battle, get 50 ribbons, and win a battle. And if you go into AI, you can do that with no problem. You do this in AI, Arcade, or Standard, Tier 3 through Legendary, and each day you'll get whatever prizes or rewards you see here. So today it's not really that great, but you can see you get the ship parts down there. And I'm going to claim right now, before we get to it, you're going to have enough ship parts in this update to be able to get the Hindenburg for free. So, all right. So yeah, so tomorrow you get some global XP, some more ship parts, and some more Independium. So yeah, at the end of the week, you complete all of those tasks for the week, and you'll get 1,500 Independium to be able to get the Puerto Rico. And next week, same thing, but you'll be able to get an insignia. Here are a couple Independence Day 25 crates, and basically you just play the game every day. If you miss a day, You have three free days that you can unlock there. You can see in the upper right-hand side, it says free unlocks, and there's 3. Otherwise, I think it costs around $1 or so. It's 250 doubloons is $1, so it might even be less than $1 to unlock any day that you've missed. But that's basically what the calendar is all about. And when you complete the calendar, you will get Commander Riker. All right, so let's go. Well, let's check out the campaign. That's always a lot of fun. And Forward for Freedom campaign, Admiralty backing. Let's check out the Admiralty backing. So here you go. $10 or 2,500 doubloons will unlock Admiralty backing, and you will start receiving all the rewards. At the end of the 100 milestones, you will get the Tier 8 U.S. Battleship Wisconsin. Start unlocking the rewards today for $10 or any time throughout the campaign. You can buy out the complete campaign for around $110, and you get 219 rewards plus the battleship, and you'll start acquiring steel badges, 5 steel badges for every milestone that you complete after you buy out the campaign or complete the campaign. So those are your 2 options for the campaign here. So, all right, we'll check that later. Oh, Bureau. I think there's a new Bureau project here. Louisiana. Here you go. Let's check out the Bureau project. So let's hold to activate it. Oop, okay. So we have gone into the Bureau project here, and here the big deal with the Bureau project is on stage 4, segment reward. No, segment 4. 5 stages per segment. I always get that mixed up. So on stage 4, you have to have the Connecticut to play and win a battle in the USS Connecticut, which I believe is an American hybrid battleship, a combination of airplanes and battleships. So if you don't have the Connecticut, you will not get past segment 4. And same thing here on 5, 6, 7. You need the Nebraska, another hybrid battleship. If you don't have the Nebraska, you will not be able to progress past this segment and complete the Bureau. And here, this is the Delaware. So yeah, if you don't have the Delaware, you will not be able to complete the Bureau project and get to Louisiana. I think this is Tier 8, Tier 7, and the Tier 6 hybrid battleship. So you do need to have these ships in order to complete the Bureau projects and get a legendary ship, and they're just sort of requiring you to have experience in these ships or have played enough within the game to be able to have the privilege of getting a legendary ship. As opposed to the way they initially did it when the game first started, anybody can go in and get the Yamato. I certainly did. I hardly knew what was going on. I hardly know what's going on today, as it turns out. So, okay, let's go into the store. Freedom's Frontline. So this is $10 hard cash US dollars, and you get $10 worth of doubloons. So there you go. It is a way to transfer dollars into doubloons within the game, which is only specific for World of Warships Legends. So they want you to spend another $10 on the game. You get a couple of Independence Day 25 crates, enough red, white, and blue camo to create 1 permanent camouflage on any ship, and then 2 summer big crates. So basically, you're buying $10 worth of doubloons for $10, and they're giving you the 2 Independence Day crates, enough camo to create a permanent camouflage, grade 1. You still need 750 buckets of paint to max out that camo, and 2 summer big crates. So that's what's going on there. Caribbean Titan, Puerto Rico, 35,000 Independiums. So I'm just going to go on a speculation right here and say that after you play everything in this update that you need to play to get all the Independium that's available for free, you're still going to need to do something to get 35,000 Independium. That seems like an awful lot of Independium. And then here, Steel and Stars random bundle. So Let's check out the random bundle. So 750 doubloons is for one random bundle. You can see what you're going to get here on the random bundle, so it's not a surprise what you're going to get here. So is this worth $3? I don't know, but you can't progress further to get any of the other items unless you pay the $3 and get the items that you see right here. Hit R2, go to all sets, and for 75,000 doubloons, so 10,000 doubloons is $40. So that looks like right around $300, right? So for $300 straight up, you can get 50,000 Independium, which is more than enough for that ship. You get 3 insignias, 10 commendations, and the rest of these items. But like I said, it is $300. Ends in a month. Stellar Voyage. So this is 45,000 doubloons. So about $180, and you get the Voyager, the Yamato skin. The Voyager, I think, comes with the skin. You get the Yamato skin. You get the Commander, Janeway, Borg, Worf, and the flags here. All right, so 15 replicator crates for 15,000 doubloons. So yeah, so $60, you get 15 replicator crates. You can get some of the Star Trek items from within these replicator crates. So instead of the $300 to buy everything out, you can see what you can do here for $60. And I'm not sure, it doesn't say there's a limit to how many times you can do this. So maybe you could do some what you call gambling and try to get your Star Trek content that way. Independence Day 25. This is looks like $15 right there for 5 Independence Day 25 crates. And you'll either drop Stars and Stripes permanent camo or a range of American ships, or the Star Spangled Freedom skin for Baltimore or Cleveland. And those are pretty cool skins. Got a big eagle on the front, I believe. So, all right, $15 for 5 of those crates. If you want to get a cool skin for the Rochester, there you go. 6,000 Independium. Freedom's front line was in the doubloon area in the store. All right, let's check out the special tab. And these are all the items I think you can buy with Independium. Puerto Rico, 35,000 Independium. Steel and Stars random bundle. And here are the white gold Rochesters we saw. Same thing with the Maine and the Iowa. You can buy the Rochester for 14,000 doubloons. That is just, I think it's like $55 or so. And the Independence Tier 5 aircraft carrier, 8,000 doubloons, so like $30. Lady Liberty for the San Diego. Yeah, that's what the skin looks like. Pretty cool. And all right, so let's check out the Star Trek Legends. And we check that out. So the Replicator 2 crates, 25 of them for like $100. Got 2 ships and 4 commanders for $180, I think, as we saw earlier. Voyager, you can buy that outright for $100. Tier 8 ship. The Vulcan Eagle, the Diker, had that last year, $60, $50. IKS Bortus, same deal. Yamato skin for $20. Enterprise skin for $20. So if you're missed out on the Enterprise skin last year, that was a very cool skin. I like it. Akazuki, same thing. Commander Riker, you can buy them outright for $20. And then if you get Commander Riker from the calendar, you'll get a commendation for him. Captain Janeway, same thing. Queen Borg, Worf, not Borg. Commander Sella, Picard, all these guys from last year. So Boldly Go, this is a sci-fi camo, it looks like. Yeah, so not quite enough for 2 ships at takes 12 camos to make a permanent skin, but it's pretty cool camo. I like it. Looks like there is an unlimited number of times you can buy that camo. So simulated. I don't think I recall. This could be some new skin. So all right, might be pretty cool. It could be the a sci-fi camo in black, right? That's kind of what it looks like. All right, so I think the last thing to check out here is right, here you go, Wisconsin, no commander yet. And we do have the skin set up, so let's check out and see what the skin is. So premium permanent camouflages are already there for the Wisconsin, and there is that other option for the other camo. The big whiskey camo, let's see what that looks like. I guess it has kind of the shade of a light colored whiskey right there. So, all right, that's kind of interesting. If you're going totally historical, this almost looks meaner. I don't know. I might stick with this because it looks a little more dangerous. All right, so let's check out the specs for the ship. 75,500 hit points. Armor 6'4", 39 millimeters. So, 9 guns, 16-inch guns. Reach out to 17 kilometers with no commander or upgrades. The AA is really raging right there, right? I see that 94 on the AA. Let me see, 13,000. And I think the big deal here is, what is the reload booster going to do here? So main battery reload, it reloads every 3 minutes. So technically you can get almost 5 reloads, quicker reloads here with the main battery reload booster. So that's pretty good. I guess that's acceptable. All right, so let's set up the Wisconsin real quick. And I'm just going to go with Sims. He is my guy. On the other hand, I think if you look over here on Colorado, main battery reload time is quickened. Main battery shell grouping. This really created a devastating ship for the Florida. Combination of the Florida buffs with Colorado is what I'm using in here. Main battery reload time and main battery reload time. So it would be quite interesting to see how quick the battery would reload here with Colorado as the commander. So here, main battery reload after your first shot of the battle and every following third shot. So the combination of this on the Wisconsin might be the way to go if you have that combination, but if you don't, then you want to go completely historical. Go here with William Sims. You can see the presets are presets are pretty okay. R1 for the presets. Nothing selected, so if you put them on a different ship and want to have a different configuration for them, you can do that. That's pretty cool. But as far as William Sims, HP per ship tier, so you're gonna increase the amount of health on the ship, and then accuracy and armor piercing shell penetration, main battery range and shell grouping, traverse speed and shell damage, dispersion again, and main battery range. So this is just your straight up accuracy build with nothing fancy going on. And let's go over here and well, let's check out the specs on the artillery. 34 seconds isn't that great, but so it's either secondary mod, AA guns, or traverse speed. So let's check out the traverse speed. So you don't have an option for the accuracy. It's probably because of the 4th slot. And let me see, rudder shift time. We're going to go with acceleration, and you always have to go with concealment system mod to keep you hidden a little bit longer. Then here, artillery plotting room, and this is your main battery dispersion. And all right, so now let's see what the total specs are. At 19.5 kilometer firing range with sims, 14,000 damage, and secondaries only 5 kilometer range, not worth investing in. AA is pretty good, so it's not really worth investing in the AA upgrade slots. And all right, so this would be pretty spectacular here, I think. And let's go and see what Colorado would be like. You see I've got Colorado maxed out, so even though this is an event commander, I've invested the resources in Colorado to max her out. And yeah, as a review, main battery reload time, main battery shell grouping, and here reload time again, reload time, flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, dispersion, and then that main battery reload after your first shot of the battle and following every third shot. And I went with will to rebuild on all my commanders so far. So let's see what this does as far as range and reload time. I forgot to look at the reload time for Sims. So kind of the same range and a 30-second reload time. So maybe with Sims, the reload time is not going to be that great. Reload time is 36 seconds. So you almost have a 40-second reload with your accuracy build commander. So I would imagine the Wisconsin is really going to dish out the damage with, and it's compensated by that longer reload time. And we are going to go with Colorado. Reload time is 31 seconds, so it's 5 seconds quicker, almost a normal reload time with the same traverse time. All right, well, there you go. That is it for my first look and the setup of the Wisconsin and the update aftermath for the Forward for Freedom campaign. As always, let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.